happening there, but you are with us. Yes. Austin, what are you saying? Please, if you don't understand any of my UK slang and vice versa, we got like, you know what I mean? We both
it's gonna be tough for y'all to understand my country ass.
Oh, I love your accent though. It's so cool. So cool. Thank you so much for joining us.
No, I appreciate you having me. This is gonna be awesome.
Oh, we're gonna love it. Honestly, like I'm so hyped. I was saying to these guys, I'm so sick right now. I had 10 minutes to get ready, but I was like, but I'm still hyped like for tonight. I'm still so, you know, because we've been waiting for this for like what, a couple of months, I think. Like
yeah, like
yeah, forever. So I'm so happy that you're here and all the way from the USA. I love the fact that it's so nice and bright there, and here it's just like dark. Like
yeah, you know, there's big body of water you got to cross over, and you know.
Yeah.
The way the earth rotates and sun goes one way. I don't know. Hell, I ain't no scientist.
And America's massive. So I was like, oh my God, what time is it? In what state? All these different states. I was just like, but
we got all sorts of time zones here.
Yeah, that's the thing. Exactly. But thank you guys for tuning in. Whoever's joining from the US as well, you guys. Shout out everybody from over there, across the pond, as they say. But yeah, so I've gave you a little brief introduction, Austin. But for those that don't know, I mean, I'm a huge fan already by looking you up like just the last, you know, few weeks or whatever. But for those that don't know, what can you tell us about yourself, you know, that we don't know, and how you got started, really, just a bit about what you do?
Man, well, first, I appreciate it. I appreciate all the love. I got started in music off like a whim. It was kind of like a bet between me and one of my boys. He was like, you won't go to the studio and record a song with me. I was like, dude, I will go to the studio and kill that song. Like, let's go. I had never been to a studio before. This was like, I don't know, 2018, something like that. And I just decided, all right, let's go. And then when I went, I completely fell in love with it and said, this is what I'm going to do the rest of my life. And here we are now, talking to you all the way in dang UK.
Yeah, damn. Okay, so you came a long way then. You've been, wow, okay. That's so cool though. Sometimes those things happen. Like sometimes it's just, I feel like that's fate then really, you know, because you necessarily didn't maybe know that was your path, but something just led you onto that path. So that's where you're obviously meant to be.
Yeah, it was for sure fate. Like, I mean, when it came down to it, I was always destined to be an entertainer, right? So like when I played, you know, I played football, I played arena football, all that kind of stuff. And I knew when I got done playing ball that I couldn't work a normal 9 to 5. So it's like, I gotta entertain the world some way. And then,
entertainer.
Yeah, music slapped me right in my face, and I said, "Let's do this thing."
And music, you can't get. I always say, music is like, you know, a universal language. You can't get away from it. It's just, you know.
No, yeah, and that's the coolest part about it is because like you can speak to anybody, especially with streaming services and everywhere. It's like, you know, there's people over in the UK, there's people in Brazil that are, you know, listening to my stuff, and I ain't ever been to none of them places.
Exactly. How amazing is that? Wow, the power of music. And you know, you obviously were that serious about it. Like, you weren't even just that you just done this song and you just loved it. Like, you took it a next level. Like, you were obviously serious about it. You know, you moved from Louisiana to Nashville just to pursue this dream, to chase, you know, which I respect so much. You know, you had the courage to do that. But sometimes a lot of people don't know what sacrifices we all make, you know, to make our dreams come true. How hard was that moving for you? You know, you must have left probably maybe family or jobs, or, you know.
It wasn't hard at all.
He's like, no, I knew it.
No, like
That's good, then.
See, everybody thinks that when you move to Nashville, you move to Nashville because you're moving up there to, you know, pursue music or pursue a dream. You can do that anywhere. We moved up to Nashville to be closer to family.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, that's why we moved up here, and you know, it just kind of fell in my lap that it
fell into. I like that. Everything seems, you know, to align with you. Like, it seems like things just fall into place with you, instead of like a lot of people tend to try and plan things. With your journey, it seems like everything's kind of, the dots have just neatly connected. How cool is that?
Yeah, that's a good point, because that's like really exactly what's happened. It's just kind of like I got lucky, and everything that needed to happen so far has happened, and I can't sit here and complain. The universe is putting it, in my lap. I got, God looking out for me, so I'm pumped.
God, I mean, I really believe in that. No, definitely. And now for us Brits, maybe, I don't know, probably Americans that know a lot more about it than maybe we do, but particularly for us Brits, what's the difference between those two places? Like, I mean, we see it on TV, most of us, you know what I mean? But what are the actual difference? What's the difference between them two?
So Louisiana is a culture like a melting pot. It's there's a
Okay.
lot of water. There's everything's almost underground, and it's
Oh,
got a lot of French history with
really?
like, yeah, like Louisiana. New Orleans is like the Cajun French capital of the United States. Like that's what it is. And then uh, Tennessee is more hilly and like fancy.
Oh, upscale, yeah.
Yeah, and Louisiana is just like, you're here to party. Like that's all you're in
Really?
Louisiana to do.
Wow.
Like it's a party everywhere. And Tennessee's more like that family vibe, and you're here to have, everything you could ever want in Tennessee. But Louisiana, it's just you're there to party, and that's it.
Damn. Ah, and you know what? With your sort of upbeat vibe, I feel that as well. I do sort of get that kind of upbeat, mostly overall, like that vibe from you as well. So that's well, another thing I noticed in your sound. I noticed, for me personally, what I liked was, the kind of blend of like the country, but yet hip hop kind of fusion kind of thing you got going on there. I liked that, and I know you've worked with rap artists as well on your song. So how did you how did you develop this sound? What I call fusion, anyway.
Well, I mean, a lot of people call it something different all the time, right? And so for me, I grew up in a place that, you'd be sitting around bonfires, with all your friends and stuff, and you'd hear a George Strait song, you'd hear a Vince Gill song, and then the next thing you know, you got Nelly coming on, you got Tupac coming on, you got
Tupac. Everyone knows. Everybody knows I love Tupac.
hey, that's what I'm saying. And so like when you grow up with that as your influence, right? Like the music that you literally hear every single day, to me, I'm not infusing anything into music, right? Like I'm not taking one genre and put it into another genre or anything like that. What I'm doing is just showing the world how I grew up.
It's probably just like a blend of everything that you've been influenced by, and it's
That's
just
exactly what it is.
yeah. So it's very natural for you then, huh?
Oh yeah, I mean that's exactly what it is. I mean it's not, you can't sit back and call something hip hop, you can't call something country, because where I came from, it was all mixed together anyway, so it was just music.
Oh yeah, I think that's beautiful though. I like that. I like that, and that's what's created, a nice, unique sound to your sort of songs though. So I like that. And before we get to the viewer questions, you've been extremely busy. I can say from what I saw was from 2018, from 2018. You've got quite a few singles that you've released since then. You've got Tennessee Drip, which I'm still trying to do the dance to. Tennessee Drip, y'all. Y'all, I'm going to be saying y'all on this chat a lot.
That's
Drip,
funny.
music video still blowing up, I see. And Outlaw Kind of Vibe, which I love the title of. I just think it's really cool. Outlaw Kind of Vibe. Obviously has like over 600k streams just on Spotify alone at the moment. But out of all your songs, I wanted to know what's the most difficult song that you had to, to record or to create, basically.
Really and truly, they're not that difficult to create and not that difficult to put together, because I learned very early in this that there are people that are out there that are more talented than me in different spaces. So like writers write for a reason because they are talented writers.
Some amazing writers out there.
Yeah, and so producers produce because they are talented producers, right? So like,
yeah.
why would I handcuff myself by doing things and making it more complicated by just doing it my way? There are people in this industry that is their job. Let them do their job, and then it makes my life easier and I become more successful with it, and we all get to ride together instead of me trying to do this all by myself and not telling the story in the way that it needs to be told.
Oh, I love that. Do you know what? I like that. It's really open, you know, that's really an open way of thinking. And I think a lot of people are like worried. They're like, no, 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 I have to do this. I have to do this. And sometimes when we do it ourselves, we can stifle our own creativity, music school as well. But for me, I'm the same as you as well. Like I don't like to sit there and do those things. I'm like, yo, let them do that. Let someone else make me a beat. And I prefer to just, you know, do the melodies and do the songwriting or do whatever, you know, the performing of it. So yeah,
You gotta come. You gotta come jump on a song too.
I'd love to jump on a song. I'd love to jump on a song. You send me a beat, send me whatever you want.
It'll be badass. Let's do it.
Listen, it would be so. Can I say dope? Do you know how to say dope? I'm gonna be using all your slang today.
Hey,
dope.
I'm gonna teach you the
Please.
Southern American way, I guess.
So that's it, because it's so big. America's so big, so you need to stick with your slang. That's right. So, and I got a studio at home, you guys. So, you know, quarantine can't stop us. So I'm down for whatever. Please, I'm down for whatever. I think that'll be good. Who agrees with that? Who wants to hear that?
They all do.
Shout out UK NAP, AME team, and my mom for joining in.
What up, Mom?
You know what I mean? Come on, Mumsy. We call her Mumsy. A lot of people call her Mumsy out here.
So we changed it up from doing an EP to doing a full LP, and this is kind of like, I guess, breaking news for no one really. Yeah. We're gonna do an LP, full length LP on August 14th.
Okay, all right. You see how he's switching it up on me. All right, cool. And what's that called? What's its name? What can you tell us about it?
It's called Let's Ride.
It's still called Let's. Okay, cool. Okay, Let's Ride.
Yeah, it's called Let's Ride.
You heard it here first, people.
Yeah, and it's gonna be. People say this all the time. Oh, this is gonna be my best stuff. Yeah, you know, I can't wait. No, like, in all reality, this project I'm so excited about, because it's the best music I've ever had the privilege to do.
You know, there's something so amazing about it when you feel so proud of something you've made in it. Like when you like, no, this is actually like my best. Like this is, you know, you got to be so proud of that moment. I like that. You've you know, you've obviously had time. Have you had more time in quarantine? Is it sort of come about since then, the making?
I mean, quarantine's made it, like, I guess, easier to just go to the studio, because that's pretty much all you can go do. But like, what's been awesome is, like, my management team has done a fantastic job of putting a team of writers together that have been just telling the stories that I want to tell, like taking it from right here and putting it on paper. And as soon as they do, I just go cut the songs. Let's go. Bam, 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 bam.
I love you're positive, and I like, yeah, you're just, I feel like you're hungry for it, you know, and I feel that's why everything's lined up for you well, and I know it will be a success. I just know it will be, yeah, because the attitude you have towards it, and you're hungry for it, you're ready, you're dedicated. So
I appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, I definitely am.
Okay, so before we go to some of the viewers' questions, because I don't want to leave anybody hanging too long, I wanted to know, have you ever been to the UK, or are there any plans for you to come over here and perform? Because we got to know this. We want to know this.
I've never been to the UK. I 100% am going to be there. I am.
That's what we want.
In 2021, I'm planning a lot of shows to come to the UK.
London? I'm guessing it's going to be one.
Everywhere.
Oh, good. Because I was like, you have to come to, I mean, it's going to be the capital for sure. It's going to be at least somewhere in the
I'm going to go everywhere.
Cool.
Wow. Wherever the UK tells me to go, I'm going.
Come on, guys, put your locations in.
We'll go play wherever. I don't care.
Well, I mean, I'm from East London, but I'm in Essex now, so you need to come out to Essex, okay?
Let's go.
Come perform here. Shut some of these places down.
I'll be there.
Okay.
I'm telling you, 2021, y'all gonna have to deal with my country ass over there.
You know, yeah, we need it, because you know what, 2020 weren't so great. You know, all the cancellations and everything. So let's face it, we just got to stick with 2021. You know, we just got to put our hopes in 2021. It's going to be a lot better. Look, East London, shout out everyone for tuning in. AME team as well says come over. UK, oi oi, mad respect for Austin, says D-Boy, love you. You got lots of love on here.
I know, they've been showing a lot of love in the comments. I keep seeing it. I appreciate y'all.
Jody says, what's next to come on your reality show?
So we got a lot that's about to come on the reality show. There's going to be a lot of in studio stuff. There's going to be a lot of the ability to kind of see how like the project worked, how it's all come together, and then you'll be able to see, you know, how sometimes I lose my mind whenever people do dumb shit. So y'all be able to see
Yeah.
that.
Oh, cool. Okay, we need to see that.
And then, you know, you're just the reality show is just going to continue to show the process of how Let's Ride was made, and that's what I can't wait for. It's going to be awesome.
Wow, that's so cool. So that's really, especially for myself, like, you know, being a music person, I'd love to see that more, you know, behind the scenes of things like that, how things are put together and stuff. That would be really, really interesting, you guys.
Yeah,
That's
it's gonna be raw, like it's gonna be a raw one. That's what's cool.
a day in the life of Austin, a country boy just trying to live the American dream, you know what I mean?
Trying to
So,
live any dream.
trying
Let's
to live any
go.
dream, yeah, in general.
Let's
And you have,
go.
did I see, you have, and there's dogs there, right? You have like you have a dog, right? I saw.
Yeah, I got a German Shepherd.
Oh, so cute. Yeah, I saw that as well. I was watching the clip. I saw that. I was like, oh, he got a puppy too. He got a dog too. I was thinking,
Yeah.
I don't know why I just went in the American accent. You see, guys, I can't help it tonight.
That was a good one.
I'm trying.
That was a
That
good
was a
one.
good question. Shout out Jody for that question. And 25 red dot, shout out. Oh, T, you see, T says, I love your accent. Love country songs, UK NAP. That's another music platform as well. Okay, what's the next one? This one is actually from America anyway, so I'm gonna go to him because I know he's in America. Honest, his name is, or we say honest, but yeah, honest, as you would say. Honest says, what excites you most about music? I like this.
The whole process of creating it, putting it out, marketing it, and letting the fans decide if what you're doing is what they want to hear. That's the most exciting part for me because the fans and the people don't lie. Now, there's always going to be haters. There's always going to be people that are out there
Oh
talking.
yeah.
And at the end of the day,
Oh no, it's cutting up.
I'm back.
Oh yeah.
My bad. At the end of the day, you know, the fans are going to decide what makes the music great and what doesn't make the music great, and that's what excites me the most. Is I like to see and hear and interact with what the fans like and what they want next, and that's to me, it's the reason why we do this.
Oh. Like, how do you choose them? Is that how you go about choosing them? Do you sort of try and put a little sneak previews out and then sort of see what feedback you
No,
get? Or...
no. What I do is I run you know, the MP3s around town to people that, you know, I'm around. Hey, listen to this song. What you think? And then when I get feedback on it, I'm like, all right, I know this one will be fun. Especially with people who don't necessarily like hip hop music or don't necessarily like country music. If they listen to it and they're like, yo, I can get down with this, I'm like, there we go. That's all I needed to know.
Like, if you like it, okay, cool. Then it's gotta be, you know,
Yeah.
Cool. I want to shout. Is that far from you? North Philly? Shout North love from North Philly. Says 25.
Yeah, I appreciate. What up, Philly? Yeah, Philly's kind of far, but Philly's dope. They got a lot of good food up in Philly, and you know, the people in Philly will just whoop your ass for whatever.
Oh damn! All right, I feel like I'm learning so much, like in a short space of time. Like I feel like because we watch so much American TV, guys. I don't know if you have UK channels. I don't know how it works, but like we have so much like American music. So there's such a big influence. So I feel like I see so much on TV that you almost feel like yous are not that different and things ain't that different from us. But then when I speak to someone, I actually realize that actually it's really interesting because yous are, you know, it is still different from the UK, like in many ways, like in good ways, you know.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely different because we all just talk different. But like at the end of the day, the UK and the United States are almost the exact same thing.
We're connected.
Yeah, y'all just are what I would consider as an entire area to be more like educated in a way.
Oh, really?
Because like your school, no, I mean, what I'm saying is like the schools over there are like prestigious. Like a lot of schools in the UK, very prestigious. Everybody over there just seems smart.
Maybe we just act smart.
And your food's is good. So you know
we got a lot, especially London. We have, you know, there's a lot of choice. There's a lot of.
We gotta adjust our portion sizes in the US. That's what I know.
But I ain't gonna lie, I would not. I mean, guys, I wouldn't finish your portions out there. I would not physically be able to. I don't think.
All I know is I guess it may just be the accent that makes everything seem smarter when you talk about it.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Especially if it's like a proper, you know, Queen's English, what we call
Yeah.
anyway. Like, well, I don't talk proper English, so I mean, because when you're from London, you kind of shortcut everything, and everything's not, you know, I don't pronounce anything properly. So to me, I probably don't sound that much. But yeah, definitely, probably for speaking to, you know, someone that talks proper English, probably we do sound quite smart. This one from AME team. What has been the best performance of your career so far? Nice. I like this one.
Performance wise, I would have to say probably Copper Blues live in Phoenix, Arizona.
Arizona, yeah, I've heard of Arizona, yeah.
That show was awesome. Like, we had a really good time. We had a special guest pop out, Willie Hen, that I didn't even know was there, and he popped out while I was singing on stage and hit his part of Tennessee Drip, and I was like, yo, this is cool.
Oh, wow, how cool. And I love that song as well. Yeah.
I appreciate it. So yeah, probably that show, because we like, when I perform, I interact. Like, I don't just stand on stage. Like, you'll catch me singing a song and twerking in the front row. You know what I mean? Like, I have a good time.
That's what I'm saying, because you are a born, like you said, didn't matter what other job you were going to do after, you know, when you left, you know, football and stuff. You were like, some people just are naturally born entertainers, and you clearly are. So
if you pay money to come watch me, that's your money. Like, you paid to come have a good time. It is my job to provide you a good time.
So true, so true. I can't wait for you to come to the UK. Please let us know. You guys need to follow him in order for you to know when he's coming, right? So you know
it'll get wild.
So you need to come back to the Copper Blues. Oh, that's so cool. They're saying you're a humble guy as well. I know he's really cool. He's a really cool guy, you know. Okay.
I appreciate it. Appreciate all y'all, man. That's awesome.
All the love from across the now, Austin. As I said to you before, we have a little game. So it's like just a little mini quiz thing. I call it Tell It, because you're going to tell it like it is.
I do that anyway.
Yeah, you do that. See, there you go. It's natural to you anyway. So I just don't even want you to think about it too much. Just answer it like the first thing comes to your head. So
you got it.
Couple of options, and then you choose one. All right.
Okay.
Now, everyone that knows me, I'm a foodie. I can't stop eating, and I can't stop thinking about food. I don't know how I'm like this. I don't know what size 8 is over there, but it's not. So I don't know how, but guys, anyway. So, KFC or Nando's?
Say that again.
KFC or Nando's? You have that, right?
I don't eat either one.
Neither. Okay, all right, cool. Football or basketball?
Are you talking about American football or your football?
Yeah, very different to ours. Your football.
All right, our football.
Oh, your football. Guitar or piano?
Piano.
Nice. I like the sound of piano. On a holiday, are you at the beach or the bar?
Beach.
Nice. Yeah, I love you. Got to be on the beach, man. I need that sun, you know?
No, for sure. There's no doubt about that.
Cats or dogs?
Dogs.
All right, cool.
You gotta give the people a real one, man.
Winter or beach holiday?
Say that again?
Winter or summer holiday?
Oh, summer for sure. I can't stand the cold.
Right. Demi Lovato or Lady Gaga?
Demi Lovato.
Ah, nice. Okay. Beyonce or Rihanna?
Rihanna.
Oh, see, now we're getting deep. Now we're getting real honest. What about Drake or Chris Brown?
Chris Brown.
I'm getting real American on you guys now, ain't I?
Chris
Anyone
Brown.
Else got any more? Send us through. Oh, Nando's over KFC all day. Yeah. So you said you don't eat either, but you.
No, I don't eat any of that.
Okay, so for example, if you used to go for a spot of lunch, like where would you go then? Tell us, where would you?
My house. But if I'm going,
like homemade, yeah. Do you prefer like?
I like grilling. Like, I grill all the time.
Oh, nice and healthy, you guys. Grilled is better, to be honest.
I grill all the time.
Jesse J and who though? You have to give him a.
It doesn't matter in who. Jesse J.
You don't even. I like that. Oh, that's love, man. He's like, don't even matter who Jessie J. Oh, that's love. And she's from the UK. She's from like not far from us, to be honest.
She's amazing.
I like Tia's one. She is amazing. I like Tia's question though. Tupac or Biggie?
Fuck.
Feelings. Oh, thank you. It didn't hurt my feelings, guys.
That's not even a question.
I know, right? I mean, that's how I feel. But you know, some people, you never know. I mean,
that ain't even a question.
That's how I feel. But you said you was, so you're based in Central USA, you said, right? At the moment.
Well, like Central time zone, but I'm in the South.
Ah, okay. But so if you went to like, say, I don't know if you've been there, but do you prefer East Coast or West Coast, like for holidays and stuff?
West Coast.
Really? What is it? Because it's like nicer weather? Is it
Yeah,
more?
it's warm, and we got family over there,
Oh, you
it,
do that?
and
Oh,
it's beautiful over there. And the East Coast of the United States, a little cold,
no.
a little too cold for my liking, and there's too many tall buildings over there.
Yeah, I mean, our weather's so unpredictable. That's one thing I will warn you about because you have not been here before, right? So
No.
I've got to tell you to just, I don't want you to come over in the summer and be, all hyped and that, and then you come here and it's going to be raining. So I'll
Well,
just let you know. I'll just let you know about
I
our
don't
weather.
mind the rain.
Oh, I can't stand the rain, Austin. It's not for me.
I don't mind the rain. It
Well,
rains a lot down here.
the problem is that with our weather, it don't just rain. So in one day, you might need your sunglasses, your scarf, your umbrella, and you might need all these things in one day because that is how unpredictable our weather is. Like it changes, like it's just crazy. It's too much here. Like summer
Hey,
is
I
like,
understand that because it happens the same way here. The weather just does whatever it wants to do.
oh wow, so cool. Oh, shout out UK NAP said love this interview. You need to come back to Copper Blues. Thank you everyone for tuning in as well. I just want to not miss anybody out. Out. Oh, hip hop or R&B. Oh, that's a good one.
Hip hop.
Hip hop. Okay, cool. Yeah, yeah. I felt like you were gonna say that. I feel like I can hear
I'm
the.
all about the party. I ain't. You can't. I don't like slowing
He's
down.
all about the yeah, more upbeat. You see, Austin is on my wavelength. Jesse J all day long. Shout out D Words always tuning in. Oh, the Temptations or the Supremes. Now we're going back.
Neither.
He's like neither. He just went there because that's more R&B. Yeah, that's a good one. Oh, Wendy's or McDonald's.
Don't
Ooh.
eat any of it.
He's like he's not on these guys. Like he's literally grilling up in his house in like with his Foreman things,
Y'all better talk. The only thing that I'll eat that's a fast food place is Chick-fil-A.
What is it called?
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A. Okay, I don't know if do we have that over here, guys? I don't think so.
I don't know. Google it if you don't.
I don't think we have. Like I've not heard of.
that's God's house. That's what it is.
I've never been. I need to check this to America. Where would you recommend? Like where would you say for someone that hasn't been there and that's not from there? Where would you tell us guys to go?
For sure, New Orleans, no doubt about it. Because if you go to New Orleans, you will experience an experience that's life changing. Then I would say probably Southern California. Southern California, everybody's got to go there.
Palm trees and sunset.
And then probably I would say like either Lake Tahoe or Montana, somewhere up in like the northwest, because it's just mountains beyond mountains and it's just beautiful. So yeah, pretty much just those places, because anywhere on the east is just not my style. I can't really go on the east. It's too cold there.
Yeah, I don't like the cold, Austin, so I'm gonna take your advice.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'll go play shows on the East Coast. That's fine. I love you guys. I'll go play shows, but I'm out on wintertime. It snows over there. Nope.
Yeah, when it's winter, you're like, I'll see you I'll see you in the summertime. That's cool. That's fine. Oh, I like this. Oh no, okay, we're getting hip hop now. T.I. or Nelly?
Nelly. That's not even a question.
I love T.I., but I love Nelly as well. Oh, I love Nelly's like done so much though, ain't he, in the game? Like,
yeah, that ain't even a question.
I feel like he's yeah. I hear you. I hear that. I can see that's why. And he actually was the first person that I heard that I can remember personally, anyway, doing that kind of, collaborating with a country artist and putting that kind of blend and fusion sounds that I remember doing. So yeah,
Nelly killed that.
Yeah, and that was such a hit. Practice a lot. Like, AME team wants to know, how much do you practice singing a week, or is it just like
I sing every day.
Oh, that's good. Okay, cool. So
sometimes I get yelled at for being too loud. Hey, stop singing all the time. All right, dang.
Oh, bless you. Oh no. Oh, but you know what? You gotta do what you gotta do, man. Like, this is your life. Like, when music is your life, that's just. I mean, that's part of it. They go, everywhere's around you. That's what they gonna hear all day long.
There ain't no doubt about that.
I feel sorry for my neighbors, but what can I say? Justin Timberlake or Nelly?
Nelly.
He's a Nelly. He's a true Nelly fan. I like that. I like. Do you know what? I've never seen Nelly, but I've seen Justin Timberlake, and he was really amazing performance.
Timberlake's awesome, but he
But
can't
I haven't seen Nelly,
he
so
can't beat Nelly.
yeah, I haven't seen Nelly anyway. Like, but he's great as well. I loved his show actually as well. So, what about for me personally? I wanted to know because I know Jodie touched on it earlier about your reality show. I just wondered if, like, what would you advise someone, maybe another artist or whatnot, to sort of go about getting their reality show off and started, you know, off the hook and sort of trying to delve into that side of things? Because I always sort of considered it, but I never really knew how to
do it.
Yeah, I didn't want to make it too
just like, do it.
Vloggy kind of.
No, just go out there and do it.
Just don't even think about it, just do it.
Yeah, like this is what I tell people all the time. Is like, I can't really give you advice. And the reason why I can't give you advice is real simple. You're a different person than me, right? And since you're a different person than me, I can't tell you what's going to work for you.
Yeah.
And people be like, but you can at least give me a pointer of what, you know, what worked for. No. And the reason why I can is because I jump in head first into everything I do, fully committed.
Really do. Yeah. No, you really do. I need to take a leaf out of your book.
Yeah. I mean, if you ain't going to jump in fully committed, then don't ask me a question, because that's what I do.
That's what you do, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm not trying to be rude about it. It's just like, that's the whole thing.
That basically is advice. That's basically like, yeah, do what I like, try it. Just go for it, basically.
Yep, no doubt about it. You got to.
Without trying to give advice. Yeah, no, I hear that. Yeah, look, Steve, T said the best advice. No one's going to agree with you on here because you've got many more fans than me. Justina or Rihanna, I say Justina. D-Boy, you're so cute. I love you so much. That's so cute. Shout out, JT, they're not happy. Hey, Emio, JT, hey, are you kidding? He's like, what? All right, we got some Justin Timberlake bands. All right, guys, don't worry. We said they're both cool, so it's all good. It's all good. Thank you so much, Austin, for joining me. I cannot wait to hear Let's Ride, people. It's called Let's Ride. Before I let you go, I just want you to, you know, shout out again, just remind us where we can hear your music, you know, shout out any socials you want to shout out, your platforms, anything, any other projects you got coming up.
Yeah, no, for sure. I appreciate it. Yeah, you can find me on Spotify, Apple Music, wherever the hell you stream music under my name, Austin Tolliver. 2 L's. Everybody forgets it. 2 L's. And then you can find me on Instagram, Austin Tolliver Music, Facebook, Austin Tolliver Music Official, and then Twitter, Austin Tolliver. And that's it.
I love it. It's simple as that. 2 L's, you guys. You better get it right. All right?
Yeah, get it right. Let's go.
It's going to be magic. Yeah, Tia said, I can't wait to hear it. I will be listening. Love you too. A lot of people said this was one of their favorite interviews, and I've had a lot of people on, guys. I think, you know, Austin is just natural, and he's just like honest, and he's just open, and he's just like a bit like me. What you see is what you get. And I think, you know, people have loved it tonight. A lot of people saying this is one of the favorite interviews, and I've had a lot of people on, Austin. So
well, I appreciate that. That means a lot. Like,
thank you so much.
I appreciate, first and foremost, before we jump off here, I just wanted to say thank you for having me. I appreciate the fact that you opened up your platform and allowed your fans to be exposed to my platform, and I'm happy to be able to reciprocate that back to you. So thank you very much for having me and taking the time, staying up late, and I hope you have a great night.
Thank you so much, so much. And it's all right. It's not too late. It's not too late, you guys. It's only like nearly 10 here, so we cool. But no, thank you so much. It's been a blast, honestly.